Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel, My Crypto Teacher. My name is Ida and I am your crypto teacher. Guys, I know there's a lot going on in the world right now. We've got inflation, we've got the war over in Ukraine with Russia taking advantage of Ukraine. Cryptos seem to be stagnant, but this is actually a very good time for you to begin your investments if you haven't already, or to up your investments in crypto. And I know that you will be very pleased in 1, 2, or 3 years. Okay, so I bring you videos every Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday. Please make sure you click on like and subscribe, guys. Please subscribe. I'm not asking you for anything. I just want you to subscribe, and don't forget to share. Remember, sharing is caring. Today, I'm going to talk a little bit about what's going on in the world, but I also want to share some information about crypto as a retirement. Crypto as a retirement is a very wise idea. And then I'm also going to give you all a little bit of information on why crypto is here to stay, how it is going to improve and enhance our financial lives, and I'm going to explain to you what DeFi is. DeFi is decentralized finance, okay? So just hang tight. All right. So first, let's just talk about the war in Ukraine. So anytime you do an investment, you're going to have life events. You just are. It may be a war. It may be inflation. It may be politics changing. That's just the way of the world. Those are things you and I, neither one of us can control. A lot of times people get panicked. They take their money out of the market. And a lot of times people don't do well because they try to time the market. I am continuing to invest. There's some projects I have been looking at and researching that I wanted to get into. I have been looking into helium. That's a project I'm considering. I'm considering HBAR in addition to what I already own. I already own about 12 to 14 cryptocurrencies, and I just believe in diversification. I believe in understanding what I have, and that's how I sleep at night. And of course, you know, I could be wrong. I'm not a financial advisor, but I feel very strongly about the investments that I've made. Remember, crypto, guys, is the technology of the future. So when I'm researching a project, I'm looking at how would that piece of technology make our lives better? What is it going to improve? What is it going to replace? Think about it. Before Uber, taxis ruled the world. Before Airbnb, hotels were able to charge you whatever they wanted. Now hotels are much more competitive. Why? Because of Airbnb. Taxis are much more competitive. Why? Because of Uber and Lyft. So you can go on and on. Look at all the things we do virtually. You can talk to your doctor virtually. You can work virtually. And so technology continues to improve. Cryptocurrencies is Web 3.0. It's the next level of technology. And each of the projects do something different. I know a lot of people understand Bitcoin. Bitcoin doesn't really have utility in the sense of these other blockchains. Bitcoin is seen as a store of value. People think, the people who really believe in Bitcoin, they believe that it's going to take the place of gold, and people will use it to hedge against inflation and other things in the world. So, you know what? I own a small amount of Bitcoin, again, because why? I diversify. I don't have the majority of my portfolio in Bitcoin. I diversify, and I've spread it out. All right, so anyway, so that's that, guys. You've got the war going on in Ukraine. When things like that happen, there's nothing you can do. Here's the thing. People are talking about there's a nuclear threat. I'm not taking my money out the market. Why? If we're hit with a nuclear bomb, we're going to be gone anyway, right? So there's nothing I can do if something happens. So I'm going to sit tight and stay put, because what I don't want to do is take my money out of the market, and then I wake up one morning and the market is up, way up. And now I've got to get back in and try to chase my positions. So for me, and for you all, look at this as a long-term investment. And when I say long-term, I'm saying 2 to 4 years. 2 to 4 years is really not a long time, but in crypto terms, in crypto life, 2 to 4 years, you can become a millionaire. And I'm going to really say 4. I think in about a 4-year cycle, you can become a crypto multimillionaire by purchasing the correct projects, understanding what you purchase, and of course you've got to invest money. You're not going to take $50 and become a crypto multimillionaire in 4 years. You still got to do some investing of your funds, but unlike the traditional market, you don't have to invest thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars to potentially become a crypto millionaire. I did some videos to show you crypto and good crypto projects. You can make easily 10,000% in a year, 20,000%, 15,000%. S&P 500 last year yielded 27%. That's 2 and 7. Guys, that's nothing. That's nothing. And so for me, I would not be cheated out of my wealth, and that is why I invest heavily into cryptocurrencies. Okay, so now I told you I was going to talk to you about a couple different things. One article talks about how 31% of older people are already invested in cryptocurrencies, and they're using that investment for their retirement. And that's a big deal, guys. And if you're young, that is amazing. If you're 20 or 30 or 35, you could be fully retired at 40 or 45 with all the wealth and money that you need to live the kind of lifestyle you want to live for the rest of your life. That's powerful, guys. That's the power of crypto. And if you're older, like myself, 50, 55, 60, whatever, however old you are, it's not too late for us either, right? Because we can get in and make a substantial amount. It may cut off years from our retirement. It may allow you to retire earlier. It may allow you to buy a second or a third home. It may allow you to create wealth and a legacy for your kids and your grandkids, which I think is so important. I think creating a legacy and leaving our kids and grandchildren wealth is critically important, and that is my intentions. My kids and my grandkids will not start from zero. They're not going to start from zero. I want to make sure they've got a leg up and they've got a head start, so that then my future generations, they will also be able to be wealthier than they would have been. All right, so I just want to let's dig into this article first. It's a really good article, all right? All right, so here's the first article. 31% of near retirees are invested in crypto. Will this bet pay off? Okay, so let's see what the article talks about. Guys, cryptocurrencies is going to make so many crypto multimillionaires. I'm so excited. Okay, cryptocurrency is no longer a fad investment for young investors. A recent survey conducted by digital asset IRA technology platform Bitcoin IRA found that more than 3/4, 76% of its clients are over the age of 45, and 31% of near retirees between ages 55 and 64 are invested in cryptocurrencies. That's amazing. So 31% of their investors are between the ages of 55 and 64. That's wisdom. When older people are investing in an asset class or a technology, and I'm not saying younger people don't know anything. Younger people have a lot of different things to bring to the table, and I respect their energy and their newness. But I'm going to tell you, veterans and people that have been around, we have seen a lot and we know what's going on. So that's amazing. So that we're investing. Okay. Why crypto appeals to older investors? There are several reasons why investors in their 50s and 60s are actively investing in cryptocurrencies. Some of them see it as the future of finance, because it is. I'm going to talk to you a little bit about decentralized finance in a minute. Others have thought about long-term planning, and for them, there is concern about inflation and currency health. Here's what we understand. We understand that there has been a huge debasement of the American dollar. And we understand with inflation, because we've been around, we understand that the dollar is losing a lot of its value. And if you look at history, there has not been one superpower that has maintained dominance in the currency market for more than about 150 years. And we're coming upon that time in the United States, right? Okay. Bitcoin has outperformed every asset class for the last 5 years. Every asset class has been outperformed by Bitcoin. That speaks volumes. All right. So we know we're smart. We're like, we got to get in on this. How investing in crypto can pay off in retirement. One reason that investing in crypto in today's economy can pay off is that it's not affected by inflation in the same way that cash is. Inflation impacts cash in a negative way. If you look at cryptocurrencies and digital assets, they are non-inflationary, a lot of them. Some of them are inflationary, but a lot of them are non-inflationary, and that is how you're able to increase your wealth and increase your money even when inflation hits. Bitcoin is an alternative to US dollar assets that people want to have as a piece in their portfolio. It's also a good way to add diversification to your retirement savings portfolio. Guys, I tell you all about diversification all the time. Just like I tell people, there are over 17,000 digital assets. Why would you only own one? Those Bitcoin maxis and those ETH maxis, they only buy Bitcoin, they only buy ETH. In my opinion, in my humble opinion, that's ridiculous. I've got 17,000 choices. There's no way I'm just going to buy one. Okay, so I diversify, and they're telling you here, diversify your portfolio with stocks and bonds and whatever else you're interested in. He recommends, this is Klein, the guy, the investor, he recommends that every investor have some percentage of their portfolio in crypto, even if it's just a tiny percentage. So you don't go out and mortgage the farm and sell your house and do all that, but you should have a small amount of your money invested in crypto. Having zero exposure to cryptocurrencies and digital currencies as this robust evolution is happening. This is a robust evolution. You will not make these gains again, thousands and thousands and thousands of percent in 1 year at another time in our lifetime. So he says, having zero exposure to cryptocurrencies and digital currencies as this robust evolution is happening is probably not good for anybody, he said. I think having the exposure in one way or another, even if it's the tiniest little bit. So you got to have some exposure to cryptocurrencies. Remember, cryptocurrencies is the future technology. So you're investing in the future technology, okay? All right, let's keep going. Now, let's talk a little bit about the volatility. Why investing in crypto may be too risky for near retirees. So volatility is paramount. So it is volatile. That's the number one risk, Klein said. Prices for Bitcoin have been 45,000, 65,000, and 35,000 in just the last year. So it moves a lot, and so do the other cryptocurrencies. So if you're in a stage in your retirement where you're taking money, taking out your monthly cost of living or etc., having all of your retirement savings in Bitcoin is probably a dangerous thing. And that's anything. So I tell people, and here's the thing, not financial advice, I invest on a regular basis, but I'm not looking to use that money for any time within the next 2 years. The amount of money that I invest, I can afford to put away and leave away for my future, for my retirement. So don't put in all of your money. If you need your money by 4th of July or in 3 months or 6 months, that's not the money you want to use to invest in cryptocurrencies, okay? And so that's basically what they're saying. This is a different time, and what is driving this is that it is a different way of looking at finance, and that's basically it. So this particular article, it talks about how 31% of people who are near retirement are investing in crypto, and they say, will this bet pay off? I'm going to say absolutely yes, because it's already paid off for me. All right, so let's go ahead and take a look at the next article. I'm going to talk to you all about DeFi. DeFi is decentralized finance. This is why cryptocurrencies are not going anywhere, guys. The technology that is being onboarded is going to be mind-blowing. The way we borrow money and lend money, how we earn interest on our money, and the high levels of percentages is going to be extremely different from the way we do it now. So income generation on DeFi explained. We're going to go through it. So first of all, a lot of people say, what is DeFi? People want to know, what is the big deal about cryptocurrencies? What is the big deal? Well, here is part of the big deal. DeFi. All right. DeFi is a broad concept looking at global finance without a central authority, a process that is said to lower the barriers to entry and provide new opportunities for investors to profit. So basically, let me just tell you this. So right now, when you try to borrow money, you have a middleman. In decentralized finance, there is no middleman. So in DeFi, the reason why you earn a lot of interest on your money is because there is no middle person. So at banks, you can read articles all day long. These bankers, these top bankers, they earn $5 million a year, $10 million a year as a bonus. So if I put $10,000 in the bank in January, I put $10,000 in Bank of America. In December, my interest, I've only earned maybe $200. So I'll have $10,200 in December. That's crazy. So let me give you an example what crypto and what DeFi would do for you. If I put that same $10,000 in a DeFi protocol in January, by December, I'm going to probably have at a minimum $20,000. I will have doubled my money. Now, probably 30 or 40,000. But that's the power of DeFi. So traditional finance, the middleman, which is the banker, they get all the money. So you only get the peanuts, you get the crumbs, the $200. With DeFi, my 10,000 may make me 20,000, 30,000, 40,000. That's why cryptocurrency isn't going anywhere. This technology, guys, is just going to get better. Okay. DeFi, an acronym short for decentralized finance, is an all-encompassing term for financial services made available through public blockchains. The most common being Ethereum, but there's a lot of other ones. You've got Terra, you've got Solana, you've got Polygon, you've got Harmony One. They all have value locked up. I'm going to flip over real quick. Take a look at this. This website is DeFi Llama, and on DeFi Llama, what you can see here, you can see the total value locked of all chains. Ethereum is number one. You can see Ethereum is like 55%. Ethereum used to be 95%. They're losing market share. Why? Because their gas fees are way too high. So other chains are coming on the scene. Number two is Terra Luna. You got Binance Chain, Avalanche, Phantom. They all have value locked up, total value locked up. You've got Solana, Tron, Polygon, Chronos. Chronos is Crow, used to be crypto.com. You've got Polkadot. You can see you got Near protocol is an excellent protocol. Harmony One, and you can just keep going down. So don't think that it's just Ethereum. Okay. All right. So Ethereum is the main one. Okay. But they are losing market share. So let's go back. So with DeFi, users can perform the same task they would with the bank, such as earning interest, borrowing, lending, buying insurance, or trading assets, but without a third party. The third party is the person who gets the money, not you. DeFi gives the money back to the people. Okay, users will typically engage with decentralized apps, those are dApps, which require users to begin transferring assets without ever opening an account. The benefits of DeFi are a low barrier to entry, especially for the unbanked population. For people who don't have bank accounts or don't want to use bank accounts, and higher earning opportunities. That's why the banks are mad, because DeFi is going to replace these banks, and they're going to give the money back to the people. Instead of these bankers getting $10, $20 million bonuses a year, you're going to be able to earn 10%, 20%, 100% interest on your money. And that's how it works, okay? So higher earning opportunities with rewards being transferred directly from the user paying significant fees to those operating the platform. So when you have cryptocurrency, so your cryptocurrencies, you're going to leverage your cryptocurrencies. You're going to allow these protocols to use your tokens. And then let's say, for example, you're in a pool, and in this pool, there's $1,000 and you have contributed $100 to the pool. That means you own 10%. You're going to earn 10% of the earnings from that pool. So you're entitled to 10%, okay? Now, why are DeFi yields so high? A combination of increasing demand and reduced fees taken by a middleman results in higher reward opportunities for investors. So basically, I just told you, there is no middleman. So the money comes back to the people. What are some methods to earn passively? Several income generation methods have emerged since DeFi was born 3 years ago. It's just 3 years old, just 3 years. That's why we're still new in this, guys. Get yourself positioned so when the market takes off, you are good to go. Among the most common passive income opportunities are yield farming, liquidity mining, staking, and lending. If you're new to crypto, those words sound like foreign language. Don't worry about it. You'll get there. Just watch my videos and don't forget to like and subscribe, please. At its core, the process is similar to a traditional bank where a user might deposit their traditional funds. The main difference is the fewer middlemen. You see that? Y'all hear a pattern? The middleman is being cut out. The middleman is those are the people who's getting all the money right now. When the middleman is gone, we get the money. Okay, the main difference is the fewer middlemen who will cut a user's interest payment along the way. Users can then accumulate additional income in direct proportion to their existing asset balance. I told you. So if you put in 10%, you're going to get 10% of the earnings from that pool. If you put in 50%, you're going to get 50% earnings and so forth and so on. What about lending? In comparison, lending allows users to become a liquidity provider. Don't worry about that. That's advanced. By depositing their funds into a lending or borrowing platform like Aave. Aave is a great token. It's a great token. Another user can then borrow those funds at, say, a 9% interest rate. The lender is likely to earn 8% after fees are paid, a notable interest payment, especially compared to traditional vehicles. Traditional vehicles, if you put your money in the bank, you're going to get less than 1%, less than 1%. That's why crypto is so powerful. I'm earning on some of my crypto projects, I'm earning up to 20%. That's huge. Wells Fargo would never give you 20%. They won't. They will not. Okay. So, and it goes on to tell you this particular article, and it's a really good article. What platforms can you use? You can use a lot of different platforms, but those techniques are advanced, and so don't worry about those. But here's the point today, guys. Right now, the world, there's a lot going on. You know, we don't know when this war in Ukraine is going to end, and we don't have a crystal ball. I can't time it. But here's what I can do. I can educate myself, and I can buy good projects and understand technology now and position myself when the market takes off. My money takes off as well. You would never time this market. We can wake up tomorrow and this war can be over. So don't wait. So here's just more. I just wanted to share with you all. This is more proof that crypto is not going anywhere but up, right? That's what I like to say. I know that I'm a future crypto multimillionaire, and you can be too. If you got to do your own research, do some work, watch my videos, educate yourself, and invest in the great projects. And there's so many different layers to cryptocurrencies and digital assets. You've got domain NFTs. I am huge with those. You've got great projects. You've got DeFi. You've got play to earn with gaming. There's a lot of different ways to make money in this industry, not to mention the staking. I've got a video on how to earn free crypto that's legitimate. Okay, take a look at that video. So that's so there you go. Crypto is not going anywhere but up. Here's some more information you can use. My name is Ida. I bring you videos every Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. Sharing is caring.